Hey guys, Trez here. Coming to you guys with a channel update of sorts, I guess. One thing, got a new involuntary, on purpose new look. We'll get more into that a little bit later. But this is kind of pretty much just what's been going on with me, I guess, and the lack of content for about a month, I guess, a month and change now. As you can see, a lot has semi happened with um, with the world, I guess, what's going on. Um, about like a month ago, I think, yeah, about a month now. Um, I have diverticulitis, which is problem with your intestines. It creates like a little pocket and it becomes very painful and inflamed sometimes. You eat the wrong stuff. So I can't eat a bunch of things like red meat, which sucks, and a bunch of other stuff that could cause the. I got diagnosed with this like last June, so it's almost a year now. Yeah. So um, So what accompanies a flare-up is having a fever. Um, that's how I first found this out. I started getting fevers and pains in my abdomen, mainly on the bottom left side, and it pretty much takes you out. So with this whole thing going on, I stayed home from work for like 2 days. Anyway, um, so I was getting these fevers, and with this whole thing going on, going to the doctor was kind of crazy, and I was already in the process of trying to cut that part that's fucked up out because I was like, fuck it. I mean, your intestines are pretty fucking long, and plus my boss has had the same thing done to him, and he's fucking fine. So I was like, sorry, let's get on with this. So I was in the process of doing this when this whole pandemic happened. Um, so I was like, fuck that. I ain't going to the doctor. I want to, um, but it was getting to the point where it was very uncomfortable and just fevers. So the uh, the doctor gave me a referral so I could get a CT scan, pretty much. So I went to get the CT scan, which is CAT scan, and came back home within an hour. I got the results and had showed no evidence of diverticulitis, but I did get a traces in my lungs for COVID-19, so positive for COVID-19. Yeah, that really fucking sucks. Um, yeah, after that was just crazy. Um, the fevers are by far the worst thing ever. It's just painful. The first things that I've noticed that was kind of different from diverticulitis is joint pains. Like my joints were like between my obviously my elbow and my wrist is and my knees. It was really weird pains. And then the fevers with obviously a little bit of diarrhea. But the fevers were insane. Um I had a fever for at least two weeks, and it would just constantly just go up. The highest that I went to was 104, and when they say 104, go to the fucking hospital. But however, my wife and my doctor told me do not go to the hospital because right now here things are a little bit of a mess. If you guys haven't noticed, obviously New York being the hit hard with this was for one at one point the big epicenter of this whole thing. Um, Bunch of people like that died from this, and what my doctor told me, if you go to the hospital, if you don't have trouble breathing, they won't admit you. You'll be just be sitting there for a long time, and you'll just get you won't get looked at pretty much. You'll just get discharged, sent away, which we've heard a bunch of stories about people getting sent away, and then unfortunately they pass away. Um, but the fevers were just insane, and plus my head was hurting, a constant headache on top of my eyes, um, just really hot. And one of the doctors told me when I went to urgent care, they said that you're just massively dehydrated, and your headaches will not go away until you get hydrated again. Which since then I've just been obviously laid off the beer, but I've been drinking nothing but water, shitload of Gatorade, and I think they call it Pedialyte, which they give for kids, for electrolytes, I guess, and a lot of cold compressions with ice. But the fever, it would just knock it down to 98, which is normal. But I never went down to 98. Only certain occasions. But it was just 99, and then instantly start rising. So I always 100 was like normal, I guess, for me. But 102 started getting shivers. Um, and one night it was probably like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I woke up and I was just shivering. Fever was 104, 103, 104. I have a little thermometer thing here, which I forget the stupid thing. Well, anyway, you just put this obviously in your ear. It checks your temperature, um, which is pretty handy to have. And I had to just go take a shower first with a little bit of warm water just to knock off the chill, and then just gradually lower the hot water, and just so it's just cool water, and then a little bit of cold water, and then eventually just ice cold water just to lower my temperature. And after that, come back to the room, lay down, and the fever instantly go back up again within minutes. Knock it down to 98, 99, and just instantly going back up within minutes. And that was just unbearable. Again, with cold compressions, ice on my head, and ice on the side of my face, um, wet towels with ice water. We had a cooler here at one point, which my brother-in-law lend us, so I could just have ice water here. One night when I had 104 temperature, it got really bad that there's only 2 times that I just gave up, just tapping out, and twice or 3 times I wanted to call the ambulance. I was just done. I was like, I couldn't do it anymore. At one point, the towels. I had 104 temperature, and my wife just pretty much dipped the whole towel in the ice water, because at that point it had melted, but the ice was still there, which is perfect for beer, but no beer in sight. She pretty much dumped it, kind of knocked off the water, and I didn't have my shirt on. I was just lying there, and she just poured that cold towel on top of me, and I didn't even flinch. And minutes later, that towel was hot, so as she had to just turn it over and lay it and rinse and repeat. Yeah, I was just done. I didn't even flinch with the coldness. Another night I fell asleep. I think I messed up a little bit, because I fell asleep with I was just tired. It was like 2 in the morning. I just fell asleep with the cold compressions on my face, and I got a little bit of burn. And my head, I got tired of taking a shower. One day I took a shower like 4 times just to knock down the fever. And I just got sick and tired of drying my hair, because I didn't want to get sinusitis, or whatever you call it. It make my headache even worse. So I was like, fuck this. I just shaved my head. Of course, my wife, she was asleep when this happened. It was like 3 in the morning. and she wasn't happy about it. She likes her metalheads with hair, with long hair, but I just couldn't deal with it. So plus I like this. I've shaved a couple of times before, multiple times actually, but it's just fucking hair, you know. I may have to shave my beard going back to work. I still don't know. To get my essential ass back to work. Which today's I don't know what fucking date today is. Tomorrow's gonna be May, I think. So it'll be Friday, May, I think. Tomorrow I have an appointment with my doctor. I'm feeling a lot better. I have virtual visits with my doctor, and she's pretty much been monitoring me and my whole case. And before I would just I couldn't talk, so that was another issue. I couldn't talk. My chest was always kind of hurting or out of breath all the time. It got to a point where the next room is the bathroom. I would get out of breath just going to the bathroom and back. Couldn't complete a sentence without coughing. To go to the bathroom, I already got a routine pretty much down. I wear plastic gloves, latex gloves, just so I don't touch the doorknobs. Obviously, also put this on just to, when I get fed pretty much, or go to the bathroom, I just have this on just in case I don't cough. I do have, obviously, the surgical mask and N95 masks and everything, but just so I don't infect and nothing. It's just disinfectant every time. I already got a routine down when I go to the bathroom. Pretty much, I share the house with my obviously in this apartment with my wife and my mother-in-law. So. And they both have suffer from asthma, so I definitely don't want to risk anything. So Lysol the shit out of the bathroom after I'm done, flush twice, clean the seats, and don't touch a damn thing, pretty much. And I flush twice to the point that I already know that it takes 1 minute and 15 seconds for the tank to fill up again. I know tank is fucking. The pump or the flushometer, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it's pretty old, so I gotta change that. But I got it down to a minute and 15 seconds when the tank fills up, so I can flush again. So yeah, so yeah, just been pretty much. I haven't left this room in about a month. I know I could do videos now, which those guys that I know that have been requesting stuff. I know there's a new Revenge song out. I also got that Behemoth song that I do want to do and get back to making videos with my other cat. They're worried, they're fine. Come on. Jube, come on. I know. So yeah. Well, for the last week and a half, I've been doing virtual visits with my doc, and I still don't fully touch my cats though, but they're okay. And what my doctor says that the way I look better, because we had virtual visits when I've been at my worst, and she obviously sees a change, which is my favorite phrase that she has that I love hearing it. She says I'm turning the curve, which yeah, I do feel stronger. I feel better. However, since I haven't really done much, last week on Wednesday, so a week ago, which is Wednesday today. Oh no, actually today's Thursday. I don't fucking know anymore. I was feeling good. My dumbass decided to do some stretches. I accidentally fucked up my chest a little bit. I started getting a little bit of pains, sharp pains, but because I tore some muscles because I was doing a little bit of exercise. So that was a little bit worrying and scared, but talking with my doctor and what I thought I had done to myself, and she concurs that now I don't feel that anymore, which is good. And now I could obviously carry a big conversation, which is awesome. But yeah, I don't know how. Other thing, I probably lost a shitload of weight because I wasn't eating for like a week. Um, just Jello, um, ice chips, and oatmeal, um, and just drinking a shit ton of liquids. So anyway, I know this is video is a little bit different. This is just an update of what has been going on um, with me. I know that there are a bunch of cases like this. Hopefully, all you guys are safe and stay safe. Please, like I've said before, um, stay a machete's swing away from everybody. Going back to work. Hopefully on Monday. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I could get the all clear or something. Because testing has been another debacle. Even though you probably hear our president say that whoever wants a test gets a test. That's fucking bullshit. Um, the CT scan was the only test that I got, and just be very careful. This thing is, I've never felt anything like that before, and I don't wish this upon anybody. Um, it's just painful. It's a lot of grief, and it's just worried and scared. Not much. At one point, I wasn't scared for myself, but scared for everybody around me. Being by yourself, I'm cool with that. I'm the social distancing master because my friends could probably vouch for that. Uh, some of my friends don't even know. A lot of people don't. My parents don't know. I haven't told them yet. They just know I had a cold. That's it. Because my father has a heart condition. I don't want to. My brother knows, and a handful of people, not my friends. Some of them don't know because I just don't want to worry them. I know that they'll probably try to help in some sort of way. I just don't want. I just want to risk anybody. So yeah, now I'm feeling a little bit better. Day by day, I feel better, stronger. Hopefully. I know you could get this shit again, so I'm kind of scared on that, going back to work. But my essential ass has to get back to work. Not my sensual ass, my essential ass has to go back to work. So people that stay at home, it's for someone that has it, I think it's very important. I think that I know I don't want to go outside to obviously infect people until I get the all clear and that I'm good and don't have this anymore. I know there's some people that think that this, for some reason, they think that this in staying at home or quarantine or just staying home infringes on their freedom. I just don't know how is that possible. Has killed a shitload of people and doesn't give a flying fuck what you believe in. Whether you're Democrat, Republican, what do you call it, liberal, or whatever the fuck. I don't give a flying fuck about none of them. But this shit doesn't give a flying fuck what your political stance is or religion. This shit is just going after everyone. So please stay safe. And like I always end these things, take care of yourself, take care of each other, stay fucking hydrated because this shit is key. And the other thing, support metal in all its fucking forms. I know there's been bands that had to cancel their tours, especially the music that we listen to. It's bands that put out an album have to tour just to get some income and some sort of revenue for themselves, and to onset the cost for the recording and everything they've gone through. Having to have canceled that, and bands that were in mid tour that spend money, they had to cancel everything. Please, if you can, I know a lot of people are out of work, but if you can, try to support those bands that you like and love, and to want them to, so we could all get through this. You help them out by putting food on their table, by buying some merch. It could be something small. Go to their Bandcamp and help them out, because we all need each other. We all need, for the first 2 weeks I wasn't listening to anything because, to be honest with you, I didn't think it was worth listening to anything because I wasn't thinking I was going to be here for long. It sounds dramatic, but it's fucking true. But I started feeling better. Started listening to a lot of stuff, and I've been buying a bunch of stuff from different bands and Bandcamp as well. Currently bought a couple of things. Already pre-ordered The Revenge. Ordered a bunch of stuff from. Currently trying to deal with a label from Germany that I have to do a bank transfer. I've never done that before, so it's kind of weird for me. But you guys just let me know if that's pretty cool. If you guys done that before. Excuse me, like a bank-to-bank transfer to order stuff. But anyway, the people that have a little distros, record labels, try to help those guys out too, because they depend on that, on your orders. And again, if you can, let's try to all help each other out. And that's about it. Again, sorry for being absent for a while. I just couldn't. If you guys are familiar with my channel, for you guys who are new, check out my old videos and you'll understand why I'm the butcher of names. So if I couldn't even complete a sentence, can you imagine what I fucking would have sounded like, not being able to say a couple of words without coughing. So anyway, that's about it. Before this video turns into an epic fucking shit. Can't wait to get back to making some videos for merch, and also for reaction videos. I know I got a couple of pending, especially you, the one that asked for Behemoth. I tend to do all these things. I had recorded a bunch of videos, which I'll probably start slowly putting them out. They're probably old when I had hair, so you could clearly see. They're not new, but I'd like to thank everybody that's been with me through this. My wife, obviously, my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, my brother, and everybody who knows. And now that probably everybody's going to know what's been going on, thank you for your support. And check you guys in a little bit, and we'll start making some videos. And stay safe. And to all the healthcare workers and everybody that works in grocery stores, that delivers, that doing groceries, that are truckers, like my good friend, brother Borja from Moruta, who's been delivering food trucks from California all the way to Jersey and New York. Thank you. And to all those people that are providing services, the transportation people, everybody that are, I guess, is essential to our way of life, our new way of life now. Thank you to all of them, putting their lives on the lives, firemen, paramedics, obviously nurses, and everybody who's out there trying to make a difference. Thank you for that. And whoever's staying at home on some sort of lockdown or quarantine, thank you for that too, for maintaining everybody else safe and maintaining yourself safe and your family safe. So thank you guys, and check you guys out later. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and support metal. Stay hydrated and support metal on those fucking forums. Cheers.